Hello, welcome to 2018 in recap in comic books. 2018 was a big year, another big year. It was not intended, it was not planned, but I ended up buying a fairly large Silver Age Marvel collection of X-Men and Spider-Man, over 100 issues. So that was a huge purchase. Took some time to digest. I'm still digesting it. But regardless, there was a lot of purchase for my personal collection that I absolutely love. But my absolute favorite of the year, I was able to narrow down. Let's see. 8. I was able to narrow down 8 as my favorite of the year. Let's start out with a magazine. Now, for those that watch my channel, you saw that I did buy a big collection, well, a good sized stack of Vampirella. Beautiful, high-grade books. Love those books. They are fantastic. I do plan to showcase them because they are so good. I have finished flipping through the entire stack and they are awesome and deserve close-up on each and every one of those issues. But that was not my favorite magazine purchase. My favorite magazine purchase of the year go to this beautiful Blazing Combat issue number 2. Gorgeous red cover, high grade, insanely hard to find. This one is probably, I say conservatively, a 9. Okay, beautiful. I got this for fairly inexpensive, but still love it. And I did a spotlight on this one, so if you haven't seen the spotlight, I put a link below. Beautiful interior works as well. So that's my favorite magazine purchase. I put things in category, okay, so that's how I was able to narrow down the list. Favorite Golden Age, I'm pretty sure you can guess which one, right? Here we go. First up, I only bought one Golden Age Batman book, and voila, it was worth waiting for. It was worth searching for. Absolutely love this book. Maybe I should do a spotlight on this book as well, because look at this beautiful, insane, one of the most insane and fun Joker cover that you can think of, right? Look at that. Absolutely love it. Woo, issue 73. Absolutely love it. Can't say enough. I have flipped through this book half a dozen times already. Just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Now, stay in touch with Golden Age, of course. How can I leave this one out, right? My first and only timely so far. Wow, Marvel Mystery Comics, issue 23. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, insane Nazi Human Torch covers. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely. Love it. Of all the EC book that I bought, this one is hands down my favorite. I have said this a few times. Jack Davis is my favorite EC artist, and this by far is my favorite covers that he did. Just look at that. The color scheme of EC is genius, okay? It's hard to find an EC cover with bad color scheme. There are a few. Make no mistake, not every cover was perfect, but many of them are just fantastic, okay? Even if the drawing was not all that exciting. Sometimes the color itself is just so striking. But for this one, hands down, my favorite EC purchase of the year. Hands down. Not even close as far as any other issues. Okay, so there you go. Alrighty, let's move on to Silver Age. Now this book, nothing special. You know me and Neal Adams. I love Neal Adams to death. Always try to pick up any Neal Adams covers whenever I see them, especially in high grade. And this one, and many of the issues, I have multiple copies. Many of them. But this one, this is my one and only. It took me so many years to land this copy. It's super high grade, insanely hard to find as far as high grade. Batman 210. Look at that. Okay. Beautiful copy. Look at the razor sharp. Just beautiful. Absolutely. Love it. Absolutely love it. Speaking of Neal Adams, another insanely hard book to find that I have never bought another copy. This is my first and only, and it was well worth the wait. It was well worth the patience, because I'm not a big fan of buying low grade and then trying to keep upgrading. Have I done that on other books? Absolutely, but some books are just so hard to find in high grade that might as well just wait. That's how I approach it. Tomahawk, yes, look at that. Masterpiece. Trying to show it without the glare. Just look at that. Just beautiful. My God, it's a beautiful book. I can't stare at this cover long enough, okay? Just look at how beautiful it is. But yeah, so I'm super happy with this copy. It's my first, just like this book. Both took me decades, okay? I have been looking for both books for a long time, a lot more than a decade. So, got them. I'm not done with Neal Adams yet. Now this one, beautiful book. Okay, issue 405, high grade. Now, what makes this book special? Double covers, okay? Huge fan of double covers. I don't have, well, I have maybe about 8. Definitely not more than 10. I have 8 or so double cover comic books. Always trying to look for them, always trying to pick them up for cheap, if possible. And this is not cheap. This was not cheap, but hey, how often you get such a cool book like this with double covers, right? And it's super high grade. Sure, the outside cover is probably, I'm not sure if I've ever shown this. Did I ever show this copy up close? I don't think I did. But it's been a while since I pulled it out of the Mylar. I say the front outside copy is probably a 7.5. The interior one is probably 9.4. Beautiful, sharp. Look at that. Okay, beautiful book. So yeah, one more to go as far as my favorite of 2018. Put this back. Last but not least, now this is a magazine, kind of, but it's one of those few items that I searched for a long time. It's fairly rare to find, and I was able to pick up a copy for cheap. Cheaper than what I normally see. Hey, whenever You can get something cheaper than what normally you have to pay. Nothing to complain about. Eerie first issue, yes. For most horror collectors out there, this is one of the few, I would say, grail for Silver Age horror. Not Golden Age, Silver Age horror. One of the grail, what I say, yeah. Not easy to find, fairly rare, but yep, finally got a copy, pretty content with that. And that's it, that round out my favorite buys and recap for 2018. You know, consider this a tag video. If you would like to make a video, show your favorite purchase of the year. I'm sure many people in the community would love to see it. But that's my favorite of the year, all these books. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.